Anthony Hartwig here with another volleyball season preview. We're going inside Columbiana this time with Jen Martin, the head coach of the Clippers volleyball team. Coach, thanks for coming on and talking to us today.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for all you do for girls volleyball in the area.
Well, you know we love it, Coach.
I love
And
that you're the hype man of that, so thank you for that.
we love volleyball here at YSN, and so do the fans, and they are itching for Columbiana volleyball. But before we start talking about this year, let's give all the fans kind of a recap of last year. Maybe volleyball is not fresh in their mind. Talk about last year, some of the experiences that you think the returning players can learn from last year's season.
Sure. Last year we had a phenomenal year. We ended 22-2. Our two losses came to McDonald and Girard in the district semifinal. We were very senior heavy last year, but those seniors were great role models. We had a lot of girls break records. Our team broke some records as a team. We won the EOAC. We couldn't have asked for a better season. And a lot of those girls have moved on. We had 9 seniors last year, but they really took on the role last year of being good mentors. So although we're losing them, they worked with a lot of our underclassmen throughout the whole season last year, and kind of built them up because they knew that this next group would be taking over. So, like I said, couldn't ask for a better season. It was a great ride. And now we're ready to take what we've learned and take that momentum and hopefully continue into this season.
I think the big question when you lose that big of a senior class is leadership, right? So who are some people already in the summer months that you've seen kind of become leaders of this team that you know there's not going to be a big leadership void because of what they're bringing to the table so far?
Yeah. Landry Smith is our returning starter. She's a junior. She's been on the floor since she was a freshman. So she's doing a good job of stepping up and leading. She has that experience. So we're really going to lean on her to use that experience on the varsity floor. When she was a freshman, all the girls around her had that varsity experience. So we're hoping that she can do what they did for her. But she has been a great leader this summer. Evie Rapp is a senior. She's a 4-year letter winner. So she's been with our team for the last 4 years. Just kind of being like that good practice player. Evie has really stepped up this summer. She's intense. She has high expectations for herself. She has high expectations for her teammates. So we've really seen her like step up and kind of lead the team and expect good things from them. And then senior Audrey Barbarack also. She's been with us on the varsity squad for the last year. So she'll be a 2-year letter winner. And she too, they did a great job of running open gyms this summer and preparing the girls and just getting them ready for the season.
Last year, one of the calling cards of this Clippers team, especially the offense, was how spread out it was, where you could have a different player every night kind of come up with the leading kills. Do you think that you would like that style again, where it's real spread out, real open as far as how much offense you can get?
Yeah, last year we could have went any position, and anybody could have put the ball away. We were just so well-rounded, and so many players last year could do pass, set, hit, do everything. Obviously, I would love that, and we're definitely working towards that. We're going to have Landry in the middle. She's going to be a huge hitter. She's worked really hard in the club season. She's getting stronger. She's jumping higher. So she's going to be strong in the middle, but then opposite her, we have Addison Dangler. And she's a strong lefty. She can put the ball down. So our middles, we're doing a good job there. Our right sides are coming along. Audrey Barbarack is on the right side. And like I said, she's swinging pretty hard. And we got a couple others. Evie Rapp, we changed her to, she's been all over the place. She's just flexible is a good word to describe her. We started her as a defender her first 2 years. And then last year we asked her to hit. So we're going to have her. We have Cadence Hamner who can put the ball away, Layla McCarthy who can put the ball away. So I think that we're working towards that. I love that to be known as that anybody can put the ball away. And I think we are working towards that. We do have some girls, a lot of them have put time in the off season, playing club and then throughout the summer. So we're getting there. I think we'll be there hopefully by the first of the season.
Let's talk about that schedule that you're going to be going up against this year. We'll start with the conference inside the EOAC. You have the target on your back because you're the team that people need to beat to win the conference. So what do you expect out of that kind of, that kind of pressure and the conference and what it's going to look like this year?
Yeah, I think everybody's going to be out to get us because we did win the EOAC 2 years in a row. I do think a lot of the teams in the last year were pretty young. We were fortunate to have that experience. So I think that it is going to be a tough matchup. I know East Palestine, Lisbon, they're bringing back a lot of people. United, Southern, Wellsville, they're always a tough match no matter what year we play them. Valley Christian is continuing to get better every time we play them. So I know that will be a target. The one thing that our team has done really well this summer is kind of stay consistent. They don't get really upset if they're down. They just kind of like chip away. So I think that we can hopefully use that to our advantage and just stay composed and continue to be successful in the EOAC.
Because of the size of the EOAC, you don't get a lot of time to go outside of the conference, but when you do, you have to be strategic with it. So who are the teams that you're really excited about playing outside of the conference?
Yeah, our athletic director does a good job of setting up some tough non-league matches. We start off with Heartland on a Friday night. So Friday, August 15th, it's only 14 days away. We start with Heartland, and they're always a great neighborly rivalry. I know that they'll be ready to play. They had a lot of young players last year. We also are playing early in the season. We're playing Springfield, Jackson Milton early in the season. I think we have Mooney on the schedule. We always have a good battle. We saw them a little bit this summer, and we kind of battle back and forth with them. And then McDonald has given us trouble the last 4 years. They're always well coached and always well rounded. So we see them the last regular season match until we go into the OVAC tournament. That's new for us this year. We were part of the OVAC last year, but we didn't have enough matches to participate in the tournament. So we have 2 games for the OVAC. So we're excited to see who we match up with and maybe play somebody that we wouldn't normally play.
Well, one thing, fans, circle that McDonald game because it's always good with Columbiana McDonald. It's usually primed for 5 sets every time you play. So you better circle that one. But also circle Friday night volleyball because that doesn't happen very often. So when you get a chance to watch volleyball on a Friday night, you better get out there and see it. And Clippers open the season on a Friday, which is the first day that the OHSA has for the season. So day 1, Clippers are getting right at it. I love it.
Yes, we're excited for that. We did that last year as well. So, and we're going to have our little spiker night. So we're hoping to get a lot of people in the gym for that.
Coach, I want to talk about your coaching staff as well. We know that you get all the interviews and the limelight, but you don't do it by yourself. So talk about the people that are working with you to make this Clippers program great.
Sure. In the high school level, my JV coach is Kelly Dangler. She's been with me. I think this is her 5th year with me. And she is awesome. She was a former head coach. So I love having her insight, and she brings a lot of knowledge to the game. So she's still with me. My freshman coach is Lauren Eisenbraun. She was our 8th grade coach, and we moved her up to be with the freshmen this year. She's a former Columbiana volleyball alumni, so we love having her on the squad. She also brings a lot of knowledge to the setter and defense portion, so we love having her. Also at the high school, Bonnie Wilkinson is with us. She is a volunteer assistant. She's been with me since I've started, and she's been with Columbiana Volleyball even longer. So she's kind of like the eyes of everything. She sees everything on the floor, and she brings a lot of knowledge and experience. And then Coach Dan Marks is also helping us. He's moved up from the middle school. He's also a volunteer assistant, and he's really good with like the strength and conditioning stuff. So I'm really fortunate to have so many people in the gym just at the high school level. And our middle school coach, Coach Marty Noble, is coaching our 8th grade this year. She was our 7th grade coach last year. She is a former referee, and she also was a head coach. So she brings a lot of knowledge, and she's really preparing our 8th graders to be ready for high school. Sometimes I walk in the gym and they're doing things that an 8th grade team should not be doing because I didn't think they could do it, but they are doing them. So she's a great addition there. And our 7th grade coach is Coach Ashley Morley. She's new to us. And she is a former high school coach, and she's excited to get on board. We've got a little bit of talent in that 7th grade, so we're excited to see what she does. And then we also have 2 helpers at the middle school. Coach Maddie Striefler, she played for me a long, long time ago, my first year, and I love having her in the gym. The girls love her. And then Coach Stephanie Peak, she was our freshman coach last year. but she's going to step into like a volunteer role and just kind of help out whenever she can. So I'm so fortunate that like so many people want to help us get better.
Coach, that's what a great program has. Everyone wants to be involved in it. We can't wait to come and be a part of it as well with the broadcast and the coverage this year. We are so excited for the season. Thank you so much for coming on, talking to us about your year, and we can't wait to see you again real soon.
Yeah, thank you.